Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back to Mastering 5th grade math video lessons. Today is February 7th, 2020. We will be working on polygons today. Hopefully you've come in, you've picked up the notes from the table, you have them in your journal, and your journal is readily available to you for this lesson. Make sure you are using them as we go through this lesson. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started with our unit on polygons. So today, I can classify two-dimensional figures based on their attributes and properties using graphic organizers. So the question I want you to focus on today is, how can I identify and classify polygons? All right. So let's start off with the question, what is a polygon? Well, a polygon is a plain two-dimensional shape with straight sides and no openings. So as long as the shape has straight sides and they all are connected, it is a polygon. All right. That means a circle is not a polygon because it does not have straight sides, right? So a circle is not a polygon, nor is a cylinder or a cone or a cube, because those are not two-dimensional shapes, all right? A polygon is a two-dimensional shape. So how can we recognize and analyze polygons? Does color have anything to do with naming a polygon? The answer to that question is absolutely not. We don't name a polygon based on its color. We name a polygon on one attribute alone. That's the number of sides and angles. Okay. So a one-dimensional shape, we can measure one thing only, and that is the shape's length. So a straight line, for example, even though a string has some substance to it, it has some thickness, we can only really measure the length of a string. A polygon, which fits into this category, a two-dimensional shape, I can measure its length and its width, and that of course gives me its area. But a three-dimensional shape, I get a third measurement, which in this case would be the height, and that would be a volume. All right, so that's why we call it a two-dimensional shape. I can only measure two things, its length and its width. All right. So here are the descriptions of the most common polygons for 5th grade. We have parallelograms with 4 sides, 2 sets of parallel sides, 2 pair of congruent sides. We have a hexagon with 6 sides. We have a trapezoid with 4 sides and 1 set of parallel sides. We have a pentagon with 5 sides. A rhombus with 4 sides, 2 sets of parallel sides, and all sides are congruent. An octagon with 8 sides. A quadrilateral with 4 sides. But a quadrilateral, the sides do not have to be parallel or congruent. As long as it has 4 sides, it's a quadrilateral. And of course, we have a decagon, which is a 10-sided figure. Okay. And again, you have all of this in your notes to review. So let's look at a polygon is a closed plane figure formed by 3 or more line segments that meet at points called vertices. Now, I have said before, I do have concerns about this word vertices. When I think vertices, I think of three-dimensional shapes, but the state of Texas does use vertices and angles um, interchangeably. So they can use them as, they might say angles or they might say vertices, all right? So a triangle has 3 sides. It also has 3 angles or 3 vertices. A quadrilateral has 4 sides. It also has 4 angles or 4 vertices. A pentagon has 5 sides and 5 angles. Now notice this angle here is a little different. It's kind of reversed. It's a exterior angle, but it does have 5 angles or 5 vertices. This hexagon has 6 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it has 6 angles or 6 vertices. This heptagon, which is a very strange shape, has 7 sides, 7 angles, or 7 vertices. An octagon has 8 sides, 8 angles, or 8 vertices. A non, which sounds like 9, has 9 sides, 9 angles, or 9 vertices. And a decagon has 10 sides, 10 angles, and 10 vertices. All right, very nice. Notice the pattern here. The number of sides matches the number of its angles. That's what's most important. Now let's talk about regular versus irregular. All right, that's a big deal here. Regular versus irregular. Do you know the difference? Well, this shape over here is regular and this one is irregular. So if you look at them, what do you notice that's different? Yeah, you should have noticed that this regular polygon, all of the sides are the same. So a regular polygon, the property is all equal or congruent sides and angles. All the sides have the same measurement. So then the opposite of regular would be irregular, does not have all equal or congruent sides and angles. That makes it an irregular polygon. Okay? Makes kind of sense. So that's all we have for polygons in a nutshell. Hopefully you have enough. If you have any questions, please come and see me, and I'll be more than happy to go over it with you and answer any of your questions. Best of luck. We'll see you guys later.